go! Nice. Wasn't expecting to run into an orange one before we started, but let's see what's inside. Oh. Well, I mean... Huh. Alright. Hey, look, an arcade cabinet. That's cool. We haven't checked this out yet. Why don't we get started on mining? Alright. Here we go. We're mining. I'm sure these tunnels are going to start getting a little tighter. Ooh. So do I hit those or do I not hit those circular mounds of dirt? I assume don't. Oh, the time is slowly ticking down, too. Okay, so while you're accelerating, it's harder to move left and right. So you have to let go of the acceleration to get a little bit more control. And every time you collect spiralite shards, you get a point. You get time added to your clock. The further down you go, the higher your score. Seems pretty simple. I don't remember exactly what the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 minigame that's kind of similar to this was like. I just have vague recollections of that minigame looking kind of like this. Or behaving sort of like this. Maybe it was exactly like this. Huh. Well, there's just no way to know. Okay, so you cannot go through these hunks of dirt. They're just obstacles. Hopping. I've seen a little bit of this in action already. The idea is kind of like Breakout, I think, where the positioning of your little squid guy relative to the bot is how it moves. And obviously, whenever you hit enemies, if you hit them correctly, you get points. If you hit them incorrectly, you lose points. This is cute, though. Oh, nuts. Anyway, yeah, that's the mini games. I think we should probably get going on actual gameplay, though. So this time on Splatoon Raiders, we're gonna explore some new islands. And I'll probably go back to this stage a little bit later to get those other two treasure chests. We got Danger and not Danger. Let's go ahead and swap to our speed preset. And are there any new weapons we haven't seen yet? I feel like we picked up a charger somewhat recently. We did, and we haven't used chargers yet. So they are sniper rifles. You hold the button down to charge up the weapon, and you let it go to fire. We also got the Booyarang, so we're gonna tinker with, and then equip onto there. Blast Boot we can mess with. I want to unequip everything I have so far, just so I can tinker with it a little bit differently. Explosion area up, I think, is actually going to be super useful, so I'll get the max for that. Added explosions, we'll get the wow. Oh no, it's a slot per level, got it. Next, gadget damage. So when I use the blast boot, then the next gadget I use will be stronger, and then increase supply. So we can use this as a refill type gadget. That could be nice. Then just fill out the rest of the slots there. What was this one? Gadget cooldown advances faster while moving. Okay. Versus a double jump? I think I'd prefer this one then. Yeah, that looks good. Bot Buddy. We'll switch over to Shiver. We haven't seen her in action too much. Let's go to the Exubi Volcano. Woo! Lava. I feel like we haven't seen any lava whatsoever in gameplay. Okay, so the charger that we're using is modeled after the Squiffer, which means that your charge time on the ground and in the air is going to be the same. Unfortunately, that also means that the the distance, the max distance you can reach with it, is not super long. If this was a regular charger, it would be able to go farther, but your charge time would be longer. If you're holding your charge, you can reposition yourself in the ink for a little bit and keep the charge held. But as you see, after like a second and a half, it goes back to, like, it loses the charge. Hey, Flyfish. Perish. Oh, I can't reach it from here. Right there. There we go. Booyarang! Oh, it didn't work at all. Get out of here, Flyfish. But yeah, chargers are also really good at handling steelheads. Stay far enough away from them and then take your shot. They're not super good against stuff like the stingers, though. Booyarang, go! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's this? Enhanced knockback for, I guess, the dash boots? I hope I'm not missing anything obvious. Okay, so the Booyarang does at least give us some ink on the ground, so that's handy. Did I already pick up the briny scroll when it got smushed by the crate, or did I lose it outright? I wasn't paying full attention. Hopefully I got it. We got Maws here. So that little area that that pops up is the zone in which Maws will come up to try and bite you. If you have a bomb, then you can throw it in that area. Maws will eat it up and then will blow itself up from the inside. But unfortunately, it seems like in Raiders, there aren't too many bomb-type gadgets to use like that. So that bomb strategy is really only good for Salmon Run. In fact, it's the best way of dealing damage to Maws. Here, it seems like it's got a sweet spot for damage, because half of it is armored now. It never used to be armored. I guess now we got a little bit of a change in how Maws operates now that gadgets replace sub-weapons. Gotta figure out new ways to handle it. Up and out. Up and out. And up and out. These rock formations, like the walls of them, look like fish scales. I wonder if the salmonids have ever heard of fish. Another perk about the chargers is that you can kind of aim down a line of fish, and you'll be able to, excuse me, you'll be able to pierce through them. So if you've got a good line of, like, chums and cohawks, you can aim down the center of them, and they'll end up taking a lot of damage. Now, this also does mean that chargers that don't pierce through enemies, such as the Bamboozler or the Pencil, the Snipe Rider, they are not very good in Salmon Run as a result of that. Because, yeah, they don't pierce through enemies, they're only good for single target stuff. It can get kind of annoying, honestly. Alright, Slam and Lid. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that fly fish out of here so he's not constantly pelting us with things. I'll go get the eggs in a second. Aha! And we got an explosher, it looks like. We also picked up a stringer earlier. I'm looking forward to that, because that's my secondary... Well, no, it is my primary main, actually, now that I think about it. The slosher... Sorry, the stringer. Did I say slosher? I meant stringer. The stringer weapon type is my main weapon in Splatoon 3, but I use the reflux, which is a faster, more wieldy stringer than what we got, which was the tri-stringer. Oh, finally, we have combined into an elegant horn. Honk. Two diamond. Seemingly a beautiful wind instrument, and not some sort of vase or smoking vase, like a hookah jar. Seemingly. Yeah, explosher and tri-stringer, nice. Do you know I have empty gadget slots? Whoa. Persistent boomerang. Ooh. No, I like that. In horizontal area up. Yeah, that sounds good. Actually, you know what? Just equip something in every slot. We've got the space for it. And while I'm here, let's give the tri-stringer a shot. So, kind of like the charger, you do have to hold down the button in order to charge them up. And when they're fully charged, bam! But you can also tap the button, and you'll send out a bunch of shots, which are really good at covering turf. The reflux, the weapon I mentioned earlier, is way faster at doing this, so it can cover turf like no one's business. I'm noticing that this isn't even a tri-stringer. This is more like the oh, I'm blanking on the name. I use this one from time to time. It fires 5 pellets instead of 3. The tri-stringer obviously named for the 3 pellets it can charge. But both of those can leave down these little darts that explode after a while. So you have 2 levels of charge. You can see on the inner charge circle there. Once one of the charge circles is full, you fire off the pellets. Once it's fully charged, you just are more accurate, and all of them can hit a single target a lot stronger. But enough explaining, let's get to the next level. We didn't level up during that, so I don't think I'm going to be able to handle this spot here. Oh, it's back on this island? We're close to the water on the island? There it is. Ooh, punch glove. Yut. The meteor mitt. I'm guessing this is the splashdown. Oh, it sure is, and you get a little bit of control over it too. That's cool. In the other Splatoon games, whenever you splashed down, it was just a it was just you committed to the spot you were in, and that was it. Woo! That was cool. But yeah, we're gonna have to blow open all these boxes, huh? Oop, sorry. Almost fell down again. That would have been embarrassing. Hey, yep. Let's do it right around yonder. Okay, cool. I got those. Right there. Okay. How about there? Okay, just a little bit more. 7 more. If I do it right here. Nice. Give me the dinner. Yes. I still can't read. Alright. Another skill point acquired. Yeah, it's a new day, so I could go help somebody. And I can get a help bonus. Sure, why not? We'll see what I can get up to. Hey! Hey! Back to getting bots for my help. And if they're not bots, then I guess they are they're players with different pseudonyms. Also, I guess one of them dropped? Yeah, I guess when you're playing with randoms, it's kind of like the X rank, X battles of Splatoon 3, where you are still playing as yourself, but depending on the equipment you have on, your name changes to be anonymous. So I guess these are human players. This guy is doing typical blaster shenanigans of jumping and shooting, which is a good way of dealing a lot of damage fast with the blaster. You blast, go into swim form, and then shoot. You actually have a shorter cooldown on your blaster if you submerge in ink first. Ah, super jump. Gotcha. I'm also noticing that the tri-stringer now can actually charge its shots a little bit... No, never mind. I was noticing incorrectly. I thought it could charge its shots faster in midair. But, nope, not the case. Treasure! Cute. Thank you, jellyfish. Treasure! Cool. And our help bonus is... Whoa! Okay. I can dig it. Very cool. The racket stringer, which has... what is that equipped to it? Can I look from here? Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Yes, ZL, here we go. Okay, level 2 speed up. Gotcha. Oh, it is made out of tennis rackets. That's why it's called the racket stringer. Cool. I also do want to correct something I had said in a previous episode. So, the rollers... By default, they're not actually the regular splat rollers. They're modeled more after the big swig rollers. The difference there is that big swig rollers can cover a lot more ink with their swings, and they are about as fast as a regular roller. But the downside is that they don't roll over things as strongly. Regular rollers can crush things a lot easier than the big swig, which is important in Salmon Run because big swig rollers, against the small guys... Not as useful as a regular roller. But enough of that. We're going to do the Explosher for the next round, the next level here. Explosher is a little bit different to the regular Slosher in that, well, you'll see. But my level for these other ones is a little low, which means I might have a little bit of trouble. But I guess we'll find out once we get there, huh? Let's go. The Soyu Cliffs. Soy? Like soy sauce? Alright, so as you can see, the Explosher fires very far away and is pretty good at inking turf, all things considered. the main difference with this one to regular sloshers is that you do want to aim where things are and not necessarily above them, if that's making any sense. Because with the sloshers, you can kind of aim anywhere, and you do pretty good damage all throughout. But with the Explosher, you really only do damage at the explosion area, and the problem with that is the explosion area only works when it's on the ground. So the Explosher is really good at handling ground-bound enemies. When it comes to air combat, that's where the regular sloshers excel a little bit better. The main perk to Exploshers in Salmon Run, at least, is that they can take care of flyfish really easily. Because their shots act like splat bomb explosions, they can take out flyfish missile boxes. Exploshers, on the other hand, rather than being a regular weapon, you can aim the shots into those missile silos and take out flyfish, no problem. So that's really useful for Salmon Run gameplay with Exploshers. It is still good at handling hordes as well, but when it comes to stuff like the Steelhead or I guess the Drizzlers, which we already encountered but I didn't comment on, it's a little harder to use than regular sloshers where you can just kind of spray and pray for a lot of them. Oh, and fish sticks. Forgot about those. Oh! So yeah, spray and pray, a lot better on regular sloshers than the Explosher. Get more power eggs here. We have a surfboard that we can use. Sure enough. Well, didn't expect that from a crystal. I knew you wouldn't fail to collect every last one. Putting a lot of faith in me, ma'am. I mean, ma'am. I mean, ma'am. I mean, physics objects. Whoa! That one went flying. How about these? One of them collected a shard for me, I think. Alright, Drizzlers. That guy. These dudes can make a Salmon Run experience very difficult. The idea is that they fire off these torpedoes, and if you let the torpedoes go off, they make an ink storm. You really don't want them to let that ink storm occur because it can really impede your movement. In order to most effectively take out a Drizzler, you need to put the torpedo between you and the Drizzler itself. Oh, damn. And then shoot the torpedo back at it. In doing that, you'll take it out immediately. A lot of people, for some reason, have this instinct to shoot it whenever it becomes vulnerable, like the Drizzler itself, not the torpedo. And that's not always the best move to do against it. Like, yeah, you can still deal regular damage to it, but it is also way faster to shoot a torpedo right back at it. Anyway, that's that level done. So much for danger, am I right? It's not like I died once. Whoa, look at him go! He's diving! Physical splendor. But upside down, whoa. Alright. Bet you have some ideas for hideout ship construction. You don't say. Well, let's go have a look. Ooh, weapon scrapping! Yeah, I do want that. So the mask I needed was from the Drizzler. Whoever came up with scrapping weapons for Spiralite shards is a genius. Hey! Breaking things to bits. That's your specialty, isn't it, Fry? It's time for these hands, the dreaded icons of destruction, responsible for countless wrecked appliances and mics, to shine. Hey? Hey! 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 Isn't it? You just spin the wheel and go. I bet Fry's already got it figured out. Yeah, I'm itching to get started. Hey, mechanic, bring me a weapon you don't care about. I'm probably going to be using that a lot. Let's tab on over to Fry. Scrapping. Oh, you're scrapping some weapons? Good idea. Scrapping weapons gives you Spiralite shards, you know. If you're not using one anymore, go on and scrap it. If there are any prized weapons in your collection, lock them with Y. Then you can't junk them by accident. So tell me, what are we scrapping today? I will be saving this one. Definitely saving one of these for later. And let's just scrap all the weak things that I'm not using. Yeah. I don't think I need the Tentabrella anymore, so I'll get around to that soon. I don't like the Jet Squelcher. It's not super good, so I'm probably gonna get rid of those. Don't really need the Brella. I've got a better Splatana there, so maybe Splattershot Jr. in case I really need it. I only have the one set of dualies, only one of those. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Well, maybe I do need that. Hold on. Yeah, I don't need that or that if I have these. And get rid of that. And yeah, we're good. Scrap. Oh, that's a good amount of Spiralite shards. Nice. With that, let me upgrade some of these things. I could do 2 levels. Let's do 2 levels on this. And then over to Shiver so that we can develop the Dash Bomb. Or, hold on. I need more Spiralite shards for this guy. Yeah, I'll wait for that. Let's get the Dash Bomb. Hey! Could be good for, like, sustained fire on things, and then use the Dash Bomb to correct your movement. And parts. Jump bump. Oh, wow. That is very expensive. But jump while dashing. I don't know why it would be so expensive. That doesn't seem that useful. Lingering smell. Oh, for drawing it. Cool. Okay, for drawing attention away from you. Other gadget cooldown. And regular cooldown. Let's try those. Let's develop. Oop. There we go. Alright, we are out of shards. Ooh, more outfits. Yo! Yo, he's a punk! He's a punk for scrapping so much stuff. Yeah, we're doing that one. That's for sure. Alright, Dash Bomb. We're gonna equip you. Let's get it in place of the Blast Boot for right now. Explosion area up, knockback. Let's put on those 2 things I just developed, and then see where we're at from there. Okay, we can't do both of those. Victory cooldown. When you defeat a boss salmonid with it. Yeah, probably not that useful. That could be good. Explosion area is probably better than damage up, because it's a speed type, right? Useful for getting out of a jam, not necessarily for doing damage. Yeah, that seems good. And we also got Squid Attack, where if you do a squid roll, that thing where you're swimming and you tap a direction and jump, then you actually do some damage with that. That originally came around in side order as a possible bonus, but it wasn't even that useful then. So I'm probably not going to make use of it here. But nice that we have it, just in case I do decide that I want to use it. Oh yeah, let me change my weapon up. I'll go back to the stringer, see what the racket stringer's like. treasure. Oh, hi, danger. No, I'm good on that. Yeah, these, I should probably wait for these gems levels because, they're timed things. And, high danger levels means I'm just gonna run out of time. I'm probably not gonna die, I'm just gonna run out of time. We'll go to the Crepe Lava Lake. Crepe. Oh, I see. So it's a pancake. French pancake. I'm also noticing that this stringer is not as accurate as the other one I was using. Where's that? There it is. You got a little bit of time between Drizzler shots to reposition yourself based on where they're supposed to be shooting you from. So I usually keep a Drizzler in mind before going. Also, do I not leave? Oh, I do leave darts. That's good. Whee! The air charge is definitely faster than in Splatoon 3, but get me out of there. Oh, I killed a big shot in there somewhere? Interesting. What's that? Oh, blast boot equipable. Or gadget part. Is there something back there? Yeah, there sure is. Aha, briny scroll. And another blast boot ting. Man, is it hot in here or is it just me? Am I hot in here? Is that a grinder of some kind in the distance there? Some melted forks and knives. I think I see a kettle over there, too. I do want to get over there, though. So... Whee! Oh, boy. It's the guy. Killer whale. Being a killer. Go get him. Wow, Master got him immediately. That's crazy. Compass. Oh, that didn't quite hit where I wanted it to. Okay, at least it looks like the Drizzlers go down pretty easily in this mode. So, shooting them outright is a viable strategy here, I guess. Not in regular Salmon Run. I'm going to stand by that. Shooting them in regular Salmon Run is not always a viable solution. Thank you, Shiver. I wasn't able to clinch the steelhead, but she was able to. Whoa, that was a mistake. And I think I'm dead. Yeah. Sure enough. I thought there was adequate space for me to jump down. Evidently not. No big deal. What's over here? A Drizzler. Oh, you can still do damage to it even when it's in its canopy. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize you can also kill the steel eels, like, splash wall that it's got going. That's handy, actually. That's its main, like, defense against you is that splash wall. Bye-bye. Okay, this is the big guy again. There we go. Those little darts killed it. Oh. There's a sense of catharsis that you get from blowing up a fly fish that, for all intents and purposes, would take multiple shots to take out. Being able to just one-cycle it without even throwing bombs into it, oh, it's a beautiful feeling. Nice, okay, so that does work. Do. Oh, and the steelhead has also taken some damage, even without its weak point exposed. I guess they do make things a lot easier in Raiders versus regular Splatoon 3, or I guess Splatoon 2 as well. Spinook swarm, so they're gonna be painting the area around me, huh? Yeah. Master? Whack their inky. There we go. What else is there? No, just some small dudes. All the small things. Go ahead and grab that. I'll get a couple more power eggs, and then break open that big old crystal. Have at it, Queen. Nice. And, alright. Level up. Okay, some decent stuff there. Let me go level up, because I haven't done that in a little bit. Only need to level up, or add a point one more time, and then we get another limiter release. Release it! Ka-ching. 2 more releases, and then we'll be good to level up all the way. Should probably upgrade my HP just in case. I haven't felt like I needed it, outside of the one time I died. Died because of health, not because of jumping into lava. More part slots, please. And I'm good there. I can equip another relic power. What about... Yeah, let's do the elegant horn. Some new stuff for the blast boot, although I'm not really using it at the moment. I guess a single thing for the blast boot. Oh wait, and the boomerang. What do we got? Added explosion. Ooh. Ooh. I guess this is just... Yeah, it's the exact same thing, but it costs less. I guess that's good. Okay. Where's the compass pointing? Up here again. There we go. Cheese pull. that's an interesting name. But it looks like we're gonna be running with that tether whale. Go. So you use it and it drops wherever you were just at. Understood. There we go. How long does it say active, too? That is lasting a fair bit. That's pretty good, actually. I wonder if that's a power-up or if that's, like, base level stuff. Oh, wait. What if I did this? Oh, no, it doesn't bounce. There we go. We are almost certainly going to need to do two in a row, like, two at the same time eventually, right? Okay, that one I'm going to have to jump for. Unless I do it right here. It's a bit of a sharper angle. Nah, I did need to jump for it. Thank you for the advice, big man. That's my guy. Oh, buddy. All right. Where do I gotta put this? Just right here? I guess so. Get on the ink rail. No, I had to jump for it. Try again. Oh, I didn't jump again. Definitely pushed the jump button, but... There we go, much better. Books! Everyone's favorite dinner. Excellent. I'm only level 16, so probably still can't handle these. In which case, let's move on to the Gyoza Buried Ruins. Whoop! Oh, I thought the boomerang would have finished him off there. Apparently not. Oh man, I was just short of that guy. Whoa. It's getting a little spicy, but we're fine. Go. Man, I took a lot of damage just then. Probably thanks to the scrapper leaving. Like a fast steel eel. No, there we go. Alright, I'll collect the power eggs a little bit better in the future, just not right now, evidently. Go get him, Master. Oh. No. That was close. And we're done. Hey, can you stop that, please? Thank you. Are we at the boss? Sure enough. Refill, Steelhead. I don't remember from the trailers what this guy does. Is he 3 bombs in 1? Looks like 3 bombs in 1. Want that drizzle bomb to be doing anything to me, though. Go get him, Master. Ah. I actually moved back in my chair because of where that that drizzler shot went. Pretty good damage to its weak point there. Ready for that one. There we go. Achieved. Nice. Treasure. Oh. It's a little teapot, short and stout. Ooh, but it sure did give us a lot of gold. Possibly a metal teapot. Faintly sweet smell. Man, some epic rarity stuff there. Go us! We scored some sweet loot. Thank you, Master, for jumping in the background. Hey. On the subject of weird stuff, we also found this in the ruins we just raided. King salmon. Not like a king salmonid, that's a bigger beast entirely. This isn't the first old note we found, right? Hey? It's some kind of picture of an important looking salmonid. Hey! 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 No kidding? That's amazing and kind of scary. Something's fishy about that. I wouldn't trust a modern salmonid to tie my shoelaces, let alone build a society. You think salmonids could be faking being dumb? And they're actually mega geniuses underneath? Hey. 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 Did you see the scribbled notes on the edge? I think there's more to this. So there is. Something about sending a map with the location of the islands before heading back home. Hey. Hey. Thank you, Master Mega. Hey. Hey? The note leaver must have been a friend of your family, I take it. What a small world. That's my other world. Okay. Now's a pretty good time to end it, but I do also want to go... Whoa. New islands. Chatoria and off to. Definitely not tofu. Of course, we got those new islands to explore. I'm gonna do a quick run of these guys with the other 2 tanks, and then we'll be ready for the next island after that. So, let me get my gear all set to go. I think I'm good on... I actually think I'm good on everything. No, wait, what's this? Small explosion happens when you pick up Mega Power Eggs. Ooh. No, that's good for the tank. I'm gonna set that preset. Neat. Alright, let's go. Alright, Steel... yeah, Super Steel Eel, whatever it was called. The Speed Treasure acquired. Plummeting Dart. What's this concentrated attack? Ooh, so if you're using a speedy weapon, then that's what this is useful for. Cool. I also noticed we just got a Splatling. I think that might be the Hydra Splatling, like based on that. We'll see that next episode. But I'm gonna go back in there and do Tactics Tank now. Wow, an actual new pose for Shiver. Wasn't expecting that. We kept getting the same one over and over. Anyway, tactical treasure chest. Tactical tank. Over and done with. Ancient slab. Some gargantuan creature. What do you think it could be? I'm gonna guess it's a big ol' mermaid lady. A moment, please, mechanic. Relax, you're not in trouble. I wanted to ask about my showstopper. You don't get caught up in it when Master Meg and I charge in, I can't see very far in front of me when I'm steering, unfortunately. So I'm not the best judge of whether anyone's getting injured. Don't get me wrong, it's not you I'm worried about. It's Master Mega. Any blemish on Master Mega's splendid shark skin would disgrace the Hohojiro clan. But if you're not getting underfoot, then I can use it worry-free. I'm still refining my showstopper. With some more experience, it'll grow to be unbeatable. And raiding with you is just the experience I need. I'm profiting from it in more ways than one. As such, Master Meg and I look forward to our continued partnership. Neat. So our bond with Shiver went up by using her so much in this particular episode. Let's go have a look at that. We also got some other scrolls to look at, including the familiar hairpin from the other episode. It's him! Oh, angelfish. Though I know not where you are, I believe with all my heart that the sea will carry my love back to you. Just out of curiosity, though, did you change your number? Yours with an ocean-deep love, Ichabod. Did he write his number on that left one, the one that's fading out a little bit? I see some hyphens. Yeah, I think it might be. Like, his new address and everything. Yeah. There's a little envelope in the middle there. Middle left. So, maybe his cell phone number is at the top, his mailing address is there, and I don't know what the bottom one is, like the prefecture or something? Ichabod. Such a romantic, that man. Ooh. Okay. And then this thing again. Baby Shiver and Baby Master Mega, look at him! Nice. Alright, cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna be leveling up the other two eventually as well. Whoa! That's a big number of Spiralite shards for this part in the game. My, 13,000. I could spend that on so many gadget parts. Look at this crazy dude. It's like a weasel from Roger Rabbit. You knew what I was talking about. Scrappa. I've already defeated 100 of them? Man. Flyfish. Look at that chubby little dude piloting it. Moz. Note which way the bobber is facing before a breach. Use that information to predict which way the Moz will be facing when it reveals itself. I had a feeling the bobber would be an indicator to say where it would be facing. Like, if the bobber is closest to a certain edge of the circle, then the soft part of the Moz is going to be on the opposite end. That's my guess. I'll have to see it in action a little bit more. You. I think I keep a Drizzler icon on my splash tag in Splatoon 3 because I've killed not that many of them by comparison. It's only the silver badge. But I feel like I'm the only one in Salmon Run rounds to actually deal with Drizzlers, because they can overwhelm a party if they're not taken care of. Goldie! The Prophet! Big stack stinger. Okay. Refill stillhead. Got it. Jumbo big shot. Long line steel eel. Flappetizer still. A mythic salmonid. We got some more shards. Heck yeah! Give me that stuff. Alright, let's upgrade a little bit here. I could do with some more gadget damage. And weapon damage. And part slots. Still can't do that yet. I'm gonna have to find another big boss. Not like Snake or anything. Oh yeah, I need to develop something new here. How about the high fiver? We haven't seen hide nor hair nor five of this thing yet, so might as well get some practice in. The quintuple angle shooter. And sure, I'll develop the tether whale too. I've got the shards for it, why not? New style. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. I'm so powerful now. While I'm here, I'll go ahead and equip the ABC Splatling. Heck, it might actually be themed after the regular Splatling. We'll find that out in the next episode. Did I develop parts? Let's see. Reel them in. Ooh. Ooh, tempting. I have to take out more smokers for this thing, which is odd that I actually have the 5,000 for it. I just don't have the necessary salmonids destroyed. Oh, maybe. Cooldown reduced, could always do with that. You know what? Another one. And you. Give him a good slap. Narrows the spread, so it's more like a shotgun blast. More lines? I mean, more is always a good thing, yeah? Ooh. Ooh, I like that. And of course. Let's get those equipped, huh? Put that on the shot pot, put that on the bombloon, and we'll tinker. Only got the two things there for cooldown, but I do like the sound of explosive finish. Can I put everything on? I sure can. Wow. That's gonna be crazy. It's also very colorful. Look at the markers. I think I'm just about done here, so... Oh, wait. Yo, 10,000! Nice! Oh, man. It's nice getting a rebate on some of these things. Man, we're looking very colorful right now. Okay. Next time on Splatoon Raiders, we're going to be using this Splatling and our tactical tank to handle more levels out in the world. More islands. Out of islands. More volcanic stuff, probably. See you then.